do, I'm gonna feed her out of my hand, and hopefully we can stop food aggression. So when she gets older, 1 year old, 2 year old, when she gets up to 100 pounds or however big she might be, or maybe, she won't bite down on my hand and she won't be growling while I'm feeding her or nothing like that, because she knows that I'm the one that's gonna feed her. I'm the one that brings her the food. And you know I'm clumsy, don't you?
Please don't drop that bag.
I'm more clumsy than she is. Ooh. I put the bag up there so you can basically see what I'm doing. Since we're doing a video about food aggression, basically I'm trying to show how I bag and package it up. So therefore, what I'm doing is I'm taking this large bag, this 15-pound bag, and I'm bagging it up. So let me show you how I'm doing it. I'm just taking one bag. And how much was this, baby?
It was $2 something.
$2 for 100 the snack bags. My method to stop food aggression is also to just feed her out of hand. You know, pour them in my hand like I was eating some peanuts. I'll pour it in my hand and I'll just put it up to her and let her eat it. And also, by her being food driven, this is gonna make her follow me around. If during the day and I'm outside with her, trying to train her, trying to work with her, if I'm giving her 4 or 5 of these at a time, feeding her, you know, out of my hand, this is gonna train her and groom her into following me around. If I'm taking her in the front yard, the backyard, the side of the yard, the front of the house, all around outside, I wanna have something that's gonna lure her to me. So I'm gonna continue calling her name, Zena. And I'm gonna keep, you know, when she does something good or do something that I like her to do, I'm gonna praise her and give her some of this. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna pour a little bit in the bowl. I'm not gonna be crazy like that all day long, just feeding her out my hand the whole time. But I'm gonna pour some in the bowl, you know, let her eat out the bowl a little bit. Because if you overfeed them, what's gonna happen is they're gonna regurgitate it. And what happened was, I overfed her today. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all in the comments. Y'all can drop down, say what y'all wanna say. But I overfed her. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday and today I overfed her. And what she did was she ended up regurgitating the food. And her little body couldn't break it down fast enough. I overfed her. So that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to be sweet and loving every time she's squealing and crying and looking at the bowl and looking at me eating pizza and chicken and shrimp. And so I overfed her dog food. So basically, my wife said we need to break it down into bags. This was her idea. And it's a wonderful idea. This is the first time we've ever done this experiment, but this is what we're doing for now. A dog can easily take over your home, especially a large breed dog like a Cane Corso or a Rottweiler or a Presa Canario. Those larger breeds can take over real quick.
You can't be.
Once you show that you're scared of them,
It's over.
once they see that fear in you,
It's over.
they don't care
But a
that you
little
are
dog
on
will do that too.
a little, yeah.
Once you show fear, it's over for you.
Once you show a dog fear, they gonna take over. You gonna be scared to go in your backyard. You're gonna be scared to chain them up, scared to take them to the vet, because they're gonna feel like they can control you just by growling and rearing up at you. We've already been putting our hands in the bowl, you know, letting her eat while we're playing with her and messing with her, because that's what we did with our older Rottweilers. But basically, this is the technique I'm using. I know it sounds crazy to y'all. It might look crazy to y'all, but if you're a pet owner, you know what I'm going through. I just put it between my legs. Just take one bag at a time, you know what I'm saying? My wife's over there playing solitaire on her phone. And I'm just bagging it up. It's time consuming, but I have OCD, so I like doing stuff like this.
Because as long as you feed her, what's going to happen?
As long as you feed her, she's going to keep on eating. She's going to keep on going like she did yesterday and today. And it's my fault. And her stomach was looking kind of big and bloated. And I looked in the cage, she had regurgitated some food. So therefore, we had to clean the cage out, give her another bath. I let her drink some water. And now I let her go out and pee one more time. And now I'm putting her to bed. Because we put her in the cage and we cover her up. Make sure she got everything she needs. Make sure the temperature is nice in here. And we cover her up so it'll be pitch dark. And her bedtime is going to be 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. is her bedtime. But during the night, I will come check on her and take her outside and bring her back in. But her bedtime is 9 to 6. Just like when I was a child, I had to go to bed at 9 p.m. lights out. With her, it's 9 p.m. lights out. So we just covered her up because we're still in here chilling out and relaxing and doing some things. So this is basically the process. I'm just bagging it up because by me taking this hour to bag this up, this is going to save me a lot of time in the future. Instead of having to go and measure every time I'm trying to feed her every day, I'm trying to feed her and figure out how much food to give her. I'll already have it bagged up, and that's going to make it a lot easier for me. I'm going to at least do this for 6 months because that way she'll get accustomed to, she know to get the food from me. And just like our other dogs, nobody has ever fed our dogs except us. I feed them 98% of the time, and there's 2% of the time when my wife might go feed them and stuff like that. But they know they're not going to get nothing to eat but from me. I just don't want nobody to be able to walk up to them and be able to put some food in their mouth, because people are mean these days. People will poison your dogs. I've heard a lot of stories about people poisoning people's dogs and, you know, getting upset with people and hating on people and poisoning their dogs and things like that. But baby, tell them you grew up around dogs. How was that? Because I didn't grow up around dogs. My wife did. How did you grow up around dogs?
We just always had dogs. It was no breeds. It was always a mutt, but we always had a dog in the yard. And I don't know. It's just what we were used to.
And I'm going to tell you, man, I noticed when I was coming up, people with mutts, those were some of the healthiest dogs. I've seen mutts be out in the snow, in the rain, eating mess off the side of the road, and they be so healthy and strong. You can't what?
You can't kill a mutt.
Well, you can't get rid of a mutt. I'm telling you, mutts live long. It's just like a crack kid in your neighborhood. The crack kids be the strongest ones in the neighborhood.
They wibble wobble, but they don't stay down.
Yeah, they keep on wobbling, but they don't fall down. So basically, each bag holds like 3 handfuls, 3 of my handfuls. But this is 1 cup. This is 1 cup right here. So basically, this is what, you know, I'm going to do. I'm going to feed her out of my hand, and hopefully we can stop food aggression. So when she gets older, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, when she gets up to 100 pounds or however big she might be, or maybe, she won't bite down on my hand, and she won't be growling while I'm feeding her or nothing like that, because she knows that I'm the one that's going to feed her. I'm the one that brings her the food. It's like teaching them, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's basically what it is when you hand feed your dog. Like I said, it's my first time doing this technique, but I think this is the best thing considering the incident we had today where I overfed her. And, you know, I don't want to keep doing that. I'm going to keep it real. That's why I'm not ashamed on this channel to show y'all, if I mess up, I mess up. You know what I'm saying? I'm only human. But everything is a learning process. As a human being, we should learn something new every day. Every day you should learn a new word. You should learn something new. And keep challenging yourself to push forward to do bigger and better things. So this video is about food aggression. Drop down in the comments. Tell me about your issues with food aggression. Have you ever had a dog that, you know, growled or snapped at you because you were trying to feed them? Have you ever had them snap at other dogs because they've been trying to control all the food that comes into the backyard? Just drop down in the comments and tell your experiences. We're here in North Carolina, so we want to send you love and blessings and peace. And we want to send you love from McNair's Majestic Rottweiler Kennels. That's the new name. Don't forget it, because we're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank everybody for watching. Peace.